Hello and welcome back to another video. During the past week, I have started exercising as I have gained weight due to sitting all day in front of the computer and working. This routine prevented movement and I started to gain weight. Due to this, I was getting tired really quickly, would be out of breath for no reason, and my muscles would get pulled without warning. It was getting in the way of my day-to-day life, so I decided to start exercising along with my sister. But I am not telling you this for the sake of saying something. Oh no. I am telling you this because it was extremely painful. On the first day, my sister and I started with warm-up exercises, as you do. But I did not know that I was so out of shape that I could not even do 5 minutes warm-up. I was out of breath in an instant. And when we finally started with the actual exercise, the muscles in my right leg got pulled and I was hopping on my left leg trying to get rid of the cramp in my right leg. But then the left leg decided to follow suit and it also got cramped. With both legs out of commission, I was now lying on the floor. Water streamed out of my eyes and I was laughing at this ridiculous situation. Mind you, I was not even doing any difficult exercise. These were very easy to do 5 minutes exercises. After what seemed like an eternity, the muscles started to relax and eventually I was able to stand up. But I stopped exercising for the day and decided to continue the next day. But oh boy, I had not seen what was coming the next day. I woke up the next day to find out that my legs were completely cramped and I could not walk, sit and bend my legs without pain. Imagine an old penguin made of wood trying to move. That was me. As I hobbled around the house, I remembered that I had to clean my cat's litter box that day. I stood in front of the litter box staring at it, then I looked at my cat and said, "How about you clean it today?" She looked at me with such a cute face that I melted, and before I knew I was sitting and cleaning the litter box. When it came time to get up again, I could feel my life flashing before my eyes. I crawled across the room to the couch, using it as support to get up. My mother was sitting on the couch looking at me, and I flashed her a smile and gave her a thumbs up. She shook her head and left me to my struggles. I am okay now and I do not feel tired anymore. I also don't get random pain and I am able to do everything on time. So I guess a little bit of pain was worth it. Now let's talk about this painting. After painting Hikala's painting in my style, I decided to paint a whole composition as I was feeling more confident about it. I always wanted to create an original character that was a fairy. So I unintentionally drew this fairy, but I have decided to take this character design further and develop her as my own original character. The idea behind this painting was that a person is walking by in the woods and a fairy is watching him pass by. I intentionally drew the fairy small so that when a person would look at the painting, it may take them a minute to realize that there is a fairy under a mushroom. Although I don't know how much I succeeded in achieving this. As for the fairy, she started off looking cute in the sketch. Then she turned into a demon child. So I decided to leave her looking like that for a while and painted the rest of the painting. Then I came back to her and adjusted her. The colors I chose for her were to make her a part of the whole background, but not so much that she would be completely invisible. In comparison to the fairy and the rest of the environment, I think that the environment turned out way better. There is something missing in the fairy that I can't put my finger on. On the side note, I am taking part in Inktober again this year, and as compared to last year, I have not burned out yet. I feel that as last year's Inktober was my first time participating in it, I did not really know what I was doing and dived in headfirst in it. I should have prepared for it first. That is why I burned out quickly. But this year I prepared for it, choosing what supplies I would use and what kind of illustration I would do. Then I strictly kept to it, and so far I have been enjoying Inktober. If you want to see my entries, I am posting them on my Instagram. So check them out and tell me what you think about them. I really enjoyed making this painting and I think I learned a lot during the process. There are many things that I would change if I make this painting again, but for now I am very happy with the result. I once heard someone say that sometimes your eyes get more trained in observing details and mistakes, but your hands are not on the same level yet. So your eyes can see what is wrong with the work, but your hands do not know how to correct them yet. So the only way the hands can catch up with the eyes is to keep on honing the skills. I think this is true as artists are not always satisfied with their work and are always critiquing their work. But they also need to learn to sometimes say that what they made is beautiful in that moment and give themselves a break from bringing their own selves down. Of course, as we progress, we will always look at our work and say, I can't believe I painted this, it is so bad. But that is also proof that we have progressed and hopefully will keep on progressing. I don't know what the actual topic of this video was and what I was trying to convey, but hopefully you will take away one thing from this video, and that is to exercise wisely, otherwise it will be very painful. That's all for now and I will see you at the end card. enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.